Some celebrities spend years hiding skills nobody would ever connect to their famous careers. Then one interview hands them a prop, and suddenly the whole room changes.
So have another hidden talent.
Well, besides the peg thing,
Last yellow on the front there. It's just the best.
destruyo completamente.
Puffy can read books.
Ba 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 potato night.
Into doing the film?
Yeah, we're close friends.
When I was
We are talking about stars who play music with their teeth, solve puzzles under pressure, eat fire, perform magic, and turn children's toys into full concerts on television.
hip movement, ding, bang.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Double check.
America, go, go.
Then you go forward, you go back, and you're touching each other's like this, and this is you.
And just when one talent feels impossible to beat, the next celebrity reveals something even stranger. So let's start with the skill Cher never saw coming that night. Graham is not exposing a random party trick. He is asking Kira to perform Cher's own song while Cher sits inches away, turning a harmless talent into a terrifyingly personal audition.
By playing music using your teeth. If you did, honestly, Googled it. Look, somebody's nodding. You remember this? Yes, if you saw it, use this. But can you give us a blast of a Cher hit on your teeth?
Yeah.
Okay, now, is that something like a Jack?
It's something like some sort of a nightmare.
I'll just crawl in.
Yeah.
I'll just crawl in.
Okay.
The rhythm sounds ridiculous until the melody becomes obvious. Cher recognizes her own anthem, while Kira's calm expression makes the bizarre performance feel almost annoyingly effortless.
Wait, why did you do that?
Okay, what do we get on there? What do we get?
Believe.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, okay.
She's hitting the notes.
I did it! I don't know what to do. I don't know. I learned to do it. There was a kid at school who was cool, and he could do it. So
I heard you were doing the notes.
yeah.
It's one of those things, it's really clever. It's so pointless.
I can only use it here.
Yeah.
But you got on your knees for it.
Yeah.
One superstar just watched her anthem leave somebody's teeth. Somehow, the next weapon is even cheaper, louder, and arrogant enough to challenge a real house band.
Oh my God! This is a saxophone. Are you?
Jimmy treats the saxoboom like disposable plastic. Jack reacts as though the instrument's honor has been attacked, instantly turning a childish prop into a sacred object the studio must respect.
Unbelievable. And you do a thing with a thing called a saxophone.
Yeah.
It's a toy or what?
Well, it's like a saxophone, but it's a saxoboom. It's a different kind of instrument. A lot of people confuse them, but saxoboom.
People confuse them?
Well, because they look similar, but a saxoboom is its own kind of instrument.
I have one here. Could you maybe just show us what it's like?
You don't have a sax. Oh my God!
This is a saxophone. Are you kidding me? This is you know how hard it was to find a saxophone. Could you show us the magic? Could you give us a little taste?
There it is, rare as a Stradivarius. Yes, I will give you. You ready?
Yeah.
The sounds stay cheap, but Jack's commitment becomes priceless. Every pose and stare sells the fantasy until nobody cares that the instrument belongs in a toy box.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, mother. 1, 2, 3.
The house band gives his plastic solo ridiculous authority. Suddenly, the cheapest instrument on stage is receiving the kind of backing normally saved for an actual music legend.
How you doing out there, everybody? It is warm. Opening tomorrow. Warm. Push out. Back. Win your back.
That toy just stole a professional stage. The next challenge has no music, no posing, and nowhere to hide once one wrong move destroys the entire solution.
Oh, no. Don't kill the guy.
assaulted the child!
I mean, come on. That's just cruel.
adorable.
That's just
You
cruel.
know what's cruel? You can't turn it off without taking.
Loads of it. But first, you popped into our office this morning.
Yeah.
And you solved a Rubik's Cube at our desk, my friend.
Did I?
So, you did. You walked on by and loved it. I have one here.
Nice.
You reckon you can solve this while we ask some questions?
Chris must promote Guardians of the Galaxy, answer questions, and remember every rotation, while the interviewer keeps supplying exactly the kind of distraction a Rubik's Cube punishes.
So, you're effectively an honorary Londoner now, because you just are here so much. What are your fave hangouts when you've got a day off?
I just love anything to do with the Thames River.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that to me is that's like the best thing I can do while I'm here in London. It's so beautiful. I love running along the Thames. I love, I took a boat with my family and we went and had a private tour. It was just really, really sweet and really special.
Oh, that's lovely. Kurt Russell is, of course, playing your father in the film. Did you have any kind of fanboy freakouts when you knew you were working with him?
Right off the bat, I had to get out of the way. I was like, listen, man, you probably get this all the time and it must drive you crazy, but I love you so much. Snap Plissken is my jam.
His hands keep working, while his attention appears elsewhere. The mess slowly becomes organized, making the skill look like a private system quietly running behind the conversation.
Amazing to hear. Are you working on Avengers now? I know you're not going to tell me anything about it, but are you getting any hazing from the other two Chris's on set?
A little bit.
A little bit?
A little tiniest bit. I can't get into exactly the details because it would give away a little bit too much. But,
okay.
But I can say that, they were really welcoming. Since I got this role and since I joined the Marvel Universe, he's been the dude who's hey, listen, call me.
Nice.
You're gonna go through issues. You're gonna have things with the studio. I'm your man. He's straight up the captain for all of the
so awesome
the upcoming Avengers, and he's really taken me under his wing, Tom Holland under his wing, all these other characters.
Who do you think is cuter, Baby Groot or Lil Sebastian? Tough choice.
Oh, Baby Groot's cuter.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he is very
Little
cute.
Sebastian's not cute. He's beautiful.
That's true.
You know
That is the correct answer.
The final layer changes everything because failure no longer feels likely. Even the interviewer starts watching the cube, while Chris stays maddeningly relaxed as the remaining colors fall into place.
How'd you got the Parks and Rec text chain going with the other members of the
cast? Oh my God, it's been, I don't know how many years since we wrapped the show, but we've texted one another at least 15 times a day since then.
That's beautiful.
It's so awesome. They're so great.
Is there a name on the group chat? Do you give it a title?
I call it Parks Fam.
Nice.
I have it listed as Parks Fam, but I don't know. They have it.
That's fair play. What is the one food you miss the most now you're on this regime? Go on.
Man, just straight up protein. Straight up, I'm about to have a burger, but I miss a burger with a bun. You know what I mean?
It's all about the bread, isn't it? It's all about those carbs.
Yeah, I love a burger with the bun.
Tell me if this is too morbid, but congrats on the Hollywood Walk of Fame star. When celebs die, they always get a special item placed on them, right? When you eventually die, what do you want to see fans go up to your star on the Walk of Fame and place in tribute?
Severed human head. Look, I finished it.
Dude.
Awesome. I would like, little...
How long was that, by the way? Is that 3 minutes, something like that? That's incredible. Wow.
A puzzle designed to consume attention barely interrupted him. The next talent sounds more familiar, until one painfully innocent song drags a polished actress back into school band territory. Jennifer knows the saxophone comeback will be rough, especially when she chooses Mary Had a Little Lamb. But the old skill survives, leaving her proudly embarrassed as childhood muscle memory wins again.
Oh, this looks hard. My saxophone's name was Sally the Sexy Saxophone, and I lost her. How do you lose a saxophone? My mom and I marvel. Where did she go? Who has Sally? Well, here's Mary Had a Little Lamb. I mean, I can't believe I'm gonna do that. Ah!
That school band ghost returned stronger than expected. Next, one leading man reveals the skill that turned family pride into a private competition he absolutely refused to lose.
Destruyo completamente. Entonces, pero...
Kelly expects a quick story about Spanish. Instead, Ben traces it back to childhood work in Mexico, giving the fluency much deeper roots than a rehearsed party trick.
I did want to ask you, is it true that you speak Spanish, like fluently?
I would say passively.
Passively?
Yes.
I would love to even get to that point. I feel like I always try, but it's like unless you're like immersed around it like constantly, I feel like I'm just...
The sharper twist is the rivalry at home. His daughter's fluency threatened his family ranking, so he doubled down. Another viral interview proved he could switch languages smoothly under pressure.
I mean, I did this like a little kids TV series when I was young, and when I was 13, that year was in Mexico.
Yeah.
So I was in Mexico for a year, and that's how I picked it up. So I learned how to like.
Oh, when you were little too.
Yeah,
it's
and
easier
the brain
when you're younger.
when you're younger, yes, you
Developing,
get the the older brain doesn't hold on to the information.
And that,
I wouldn't know myself, but that's what I'm doing.
Do your kids speak Spanish? Because they teach all the languages now in schools, I feel like.
My daughter is 14,
Yeah.
and she's always been a very good student, and she's been interested in Spanish, and so I often help her, and now all of a sudden she's got into the grade where she's like in the harder Spanish classes, and she's getting better, and she's like right at the point where I think she might be passing me. And that's why I was like, nope.
Todo es mierda, es una película de mierda. No es la historia de Michael Jordan. Y también Michael Jordan no se aparece en la película. Es tan grande, es tan importante, es tan magnífico. No hay un actor en el mundo que la audiencia puede creer. Cuando yo digo, mira, es Michael Jordan, van a creerlo. Inmediatamente van a pensar, todo es mierda, es una película de mierda, no lo creo. Y destruyo completamente. Entonces, pero también tenía...
One family rivalry exposed an entirely different voice. The next guest needs no translation, because her hidden rhythm is strong enough to recruit a professional rapper immediately. Jimmy frames the beatboxing like a cute model surprise. The first rhythm kills that tone instantly because it is far too controlled and confident to be dismissed as interview filler.
You said that you beatbox a little bit. Well, we always have... We always have a live microphone ready to go just in case anyone ever wants to do anything. Could you do us that honor?
Yeah.
Tariq turns the trick into a real test by freestyling over her beat. Kara adjusts underneath him, protects the tempo, and earns the room's respect without ever chasing it.
Card beatbox.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, just give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tariq, you got anything to do over this?
Oh man, absolutely. Approach the altar with your offering. Being His Excellency gets to be exhausted. Well, welcome to my residence. He spoiled all these rappers like my only offspring of what they call King Dog. Dollar, Mr. Talented, Mr. Tyler. The mark of the stigma inside of my right palm. Check it out, y'all. So fresh.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey! You are fantastic.
Thank you.
That beat pulled a rapper into her orbit. The next couch brings two opposite surprises, one strangely delicate and another flexible enough to make everyone physically uncomfortable.
Take the shoes off, yeah.
His action star image makes the flute look like a setup for comedy. Then he handles it with real care, and the expected punchline becomes an unexpectedly gentle performance.
You are so funny, but you're funny, you're a brilliant actor, you're athletic, but you also, which I don't think many people would know, have another hidden talent.
Well, besides the peg thing,
yeah. I don't think we can call that hidden anymore,
it's
so.
Well, this is what happened. My great aunt, when I was a little kid, I was about 8 years old, she said, what do you want, what instrument do you want to play? And, my brother, he was like, a guitar. And I was just really trying to get out of the house. I was like, flute. I want this. There it was, under the tree, a guitar for my brother and a flute for me. And my mother made me play the flute for like 7, 8 years. I play the flute. I'm a flautist.
Would you
Oh my God.
I haven't done this in years.
Okay.
But I'm pretty. Let's try this. It's like a blaxploitation movie already.
Sorry, Prince! Everybody!
That's unbelievable.
If I can play an actual song later, no, it's not.
That was exceptional! You're like Anchorman!
The contrast barely settles before Lucy raises the stakes. Her effortless flexibility makes Terry's reaction even better, and combining both talents turns the couch into a double act nobody expected.
Skills, Lucy, as we know, you did all your own stunts in Charlie's Angels and Kill Bill. Do you feel, if it came to it, that you can still kick some ass?
I can still kick a little ass.
Yeah?
Yeah. If necessary.
What, with the high kicks?
The high kicks. I have a dress on though.
I'm not saying do it now. I'm just saying you can.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably got a little something left. A little live. I'm still a little flexible. Probably do I can't do a high kick if I have a dress on, but I can probably try and do the splits again.
Now, here, now?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't warmed up.
Take the shoes off, yeah.
Okay.
Oh! Oh my goodness! Look at this! Incredible!
A flute and a full split should have ended the contest. Instead, the next guest brings a machine, a volunteer, and consequences that will still exist after the credits.
Ryan didn't look so shocked because you've already tattooed yourself, haven't you?
Yeah.
How did that go for you?
Not great.
Margot reveals that she bought a tattoo gun and began practicing on friends and co-workers. The story stays playful until Graham asks whether anybody trusts her enough to make it permanent.
In the Suicide Squad, you tattooed your cast members, is this right?
Yes.
Because you're trained.
Yes.
Well, no, so these are the tattoos.
Yeah, we call them tomojis.
Okay. And did you do them all the cast?
No, weirdly enough, no one else wanted them. So just the two of us got the tomojis, but everyone else got squad written on them, and other people just would come by the trailer and get anything. And yeah, so I did all sorts of things.
And so you can still tattoo people?
Yeah, I reckon I've done, probably getting close to 100 now. Little ones, and honestly, I'm probably getting worse as I...
Harrison Ford refuses immediately, and the rest of the couch protects its skin. Their panic makes the eventual volunteer look either incredibly brave or dangerously easy to persuade.
I noticed someone came
if any of your
down by my toes conveniently enough.
If any of your housemates want a tattoo
do you?
To commemorate this lovely evening.
You pierced your ear.
You pierced your ear?
Yeah, not myself.
Oh, it'd be so funny, please.
Bless you for thinking it might, but I don't.
I'm seeing you actually are prepared.
Oh, yes!
All this stuff that
Yeah. No, she can tattoo
This
it.
isn't actually my gun, but I can make do for sure.
Are you genuinely thinking about this?
No.
It was, you know, it was supposed to be a, you know, like a monster hand dropping a bloody heart, but it looks more like a chicken, you know, making love with a cactus or something. I don't know what happened. Friend had one at his house. I like to doodle. It's a bad combination.
Oh no, do you?
Do you? Yeah.
Oh.
Where is it? I went to college in the 90s. Can we just leave it there? Is it a tramp stamp?
No, God, no, thank God.
Is it a dolphin?
No.
Is it a... No.
Then staff member Adam walks out already committed. The design may sound harmless, but its placement and permanence make his confidence look increasingly difficult to understand.
The thing is, there is someone who works on our team, and they are a big Margot Robbie fan. And when I say they're willing to do this, I mean, they're very keen. He's washed his feet, talced them. So, is it difficult to do this Timoji thing?
No, we're fine.
Yeah? So, Adam, your moment is here. This is happening. Okay, here's Adam. Okay. So, sit down beside...
Once the needle appears, celebrity banter becomes a real procedure. Margot locks in. Adam tries not to twitch, and the entire couch watches a funny story leave permanent evidence on somebody's foot.
I don't mean to criticize my own production team, but you could have taken your shoes and socks off first. It would have saved a little time. You knew this moment was coming.
I wanted it more real.
Okay, here we go.
You don't have to do this if you don't want to.
No, honestly, I kept saying that. He wants to do this.
He does.
Okay. Are you sure?
Okay.
Oh my God,
I know. There's something I have to say. Now, this is legally. Don't try this at home.
It's not that easy to do.
Okay, here we go.
Actually, I was done with it. I'm probably more nervous than you are, to be honest. Sorry, that's not comforting. I'm not going to say that.
That wasn't very professional.
I just thought of that.
I'm so scared.
I was going to say my hands are shaking, but you don't want to hear that. Sorry.
Does it hurt?
It's a little funny.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your finest work. You do seem happy in your work.
I like doing it. I really do. I'm not particularly good, but I like doing it.
Good poker face, Adam. Very good.
Sorry, is that all right?
Just good, yeah.
I can neaten it up like when we're off, like backstage or something.
Somebody to that camera there, agree? There it is! That's not bad! It's not bad!
One volunteer just left television with permanent proof. The next performer needs no needle, only a few ordinary objects and the confidence to fool late-night royalty.
Thank you! And I'm going along like this. I said, if he comes up with $1.90...
Still Television's teenage doctor, Neil walks into Carson's world calm and prepared. He keeps the trick simple, gives Johnny confidence, then quietly uses that trust to hide exactly where the real deception begins.
You did amateur magic?
Yes, I do magic.
You do magic? Maybe we get you to do something.
You want me to do something?
You want to do magic?
I've been working on a
You're kidding.
mentalism
This is all
trick.
performance tonight.
I've been working on a mentalism trick that I'm going to do to you.
All
so
right.
what I want you to think is take like an imaginary journey through like a grocery store.
Right.
Okay. And
All right.
pick any aisle in your mind. Pick any aisle. Pick any item in any aisle that you want.
All right.
In any grocery store. Okay.
Okay.
Now on this card I have the price of the item you've chosen? Now, what is the item?
Baked beans.
Baked beans. Okay. Now, baked beans varies from store to store.
Yeah, can
right?
of baked
Now,
anyway.
what is the price of this can of baked beans?
What is the price? I think it's about $1.19.
$1.19?
Johnny's expression changes before the applause even arrives. Neil refuses to oversell the reveal, letting the impossible detail sit there until the entire room accepts defeat.
Now, what is the price of this can of baked beans?
What is the price? I think it's about $1.19.
$1.19? $1.19. Thank you.
And I'm going along like this. I said, if he comes up with $1.19, I said, I'm out of here.
A teenager just fooled the man who had seen everything. The next confession is rougher, hotter, and tied to a life that looked dangerous long before Bond arrived. Ellen uncovers a chapter that clashes completely with Pierce's polished image. Before acting took over, a street performer taught the future Bond a skill with no stunt double.
Too, because and I didn't even realize this when I was reading about you today, that you started as a street performer. You were a fire eater, and to think that, did you know that he did that? So
Not today.
no, surprise.
No. There was that kind of introduction to it, and I, saw you watching the girls doing it. Ouch. Anyway, I learned how to fire eat,
But didn't you almost completely catch on fire on you were a guest on the Muppet Show and
Yeah, well, it was after I did the first Bond movie. The Muppets called me up and said, we'd like you to be on the show, and they said, do you dance or sing? And I said, no, but I used to do a fire-eating act, and they said, great, you're in. So I went to the show.
His calm delivery makes the story even stranger. He describes controlling real flame like an old party memory. Although one wrong breath could have turned the lesson brutally serious.
I made my own brands out of a piece of dowling and cotton wool. I had my kerosene and everything. The big gag was that the Muppets all thought I was James Bond, and I had to convince them that I was just an actor. So all my stunts went wrong, and this one really did go wrong because we shot the last scene first, and that was me blowing the flames. I blew the flames and everybody applauded. They thought I was brilliant. They said, okay, let's go for the take. And the prop master said, listen, guy, I've got this stuff here. It's tasteless, odorless. It's amazing. I said, okay, let's use it. We went out there. Gonzo said, what else can you do? And I said, what about this? And I blew this flame and it just traced right back into my mouth and blew my mouth up. So I had to continue the rest of the day's work with a lot of blisters and talking like that. That was the last time I ever did the
I was
fire
going to say,
eating.
that's the last time you've done fire eating.
That fire story made Bond sound like the safer career. Next, the danger gets smaller, but far less dignified, involving balance, bouncing, and absolutely nowhere graceful to fall.
When I was 11, I could do...
She presents the pogo stick like serious training equipment, but the prop instantly threatens her authority. Every professional instruction sounds shakier once the bouncing starts underneath her.
Hi, I'm Emma Stone, and I'm gonna teach you how to pogo stick. So first you get a pogo stick, and then you step onto the pogo stick, and then you sort of hoist yourself up while balancing, and you get on the other side of the pogo stick. And now you have to understand that this is my first day doing this since I was 11 years old, and I can only go in a circle. I'm not sure how to not go in a circle, so if you need...
The advice makes perfect sense until childhood muscle memory takes control. Emma keeps teaching seriously, while the equipment challenges every claim that this is a calm, organized masterclass.
Lives. Pogo stuck all their lives. When I was 11, I could do it much better than I can right now. I just think I need a little more practice. Pogo stuck all their lives. When I was 11, when you're an adult doing a pogo stick, It's kind of like an extreme form of exercise. And when you're a child, it just feels like child's play. Anyway, that's how you pogo stick. Thank you. It's the real champion.
She survived the bounce without losing the lesson. Next, another star adds coffee, reading, and a phone call to a skill already trying to escape her control. Gal struggles to catch the rhythm, but once the hoop cooperates, she starts piling on distractions. Coffee, reading, and FaceTime turn a simple trick into a full battle for control, focus, and dignity.
It's gonna be super embarrassing. Hello, my name is Gal Gadot, and my secret talent is that I can hula hoop. Okay, let's try. You see, it has a lot to do. Dang, dang. Okay, ready? Wish me luck. This is the one. There we go. Woo-hoo! It's really good for the abs. I can drink coffee. I can read books. I can FaceTime. I can probably pass out. I can hardly breathe right now. Thank you very much.
That hoop became a moving office, cafe, and phone booth. Next, a filmmaker reaches for sharper tools, proving her calmest side was hiding a competitive little duel.
Then you go forward, you go back, and you're touching each other's
She does not wave a sword and hope it looks convincing. Greta separates foil, épée, and saber, then explains targets and scoring with the ease of someone who knows the sport properly.
My name is Greta Gerwig, and I am going to kind of show you how to fence. There are 3 different weapons. There's foil, épée, and saber. What I did was foil, which you stand...
Then theory becomes physical. Her advances, retreats, lunges, and parries stay surprisingly clean, while the imaginary opponent slowly begins feeling like somebody she genuinely wants to defeat.
It's the same in all of them. And then when you make a point, you usually lunge and you're looking to hit with the tip. In saber, which is this weapon, it's you can see it's a long blade with a flat edge, and it's a slashing motion. So you get points by slashing like this. And épée is similar to foil, but it's got to be as the target. So I'll kind of imitate what getting a foil point looks like. So you say en garde, prêt, allez, and then you go forward, you go back, and you're touching each other's blades, and you're parrying to take right of way, and then if I was fencing someone, I would parry their blade and go in. And I won the point, I won the round. I'm not fencing anyone, I'm just fencing super sexy, taking off your mask and your hair will flow out. But usually it's just matted to your head and you're sweaty. That's it. That's fencing.
That duel had no opponent and still felt personal. The next trick removes the usual requirement for singing, which should be impossible until one sealed mouth proves otherwise.
Money from the king. I'm gonna be 80, like in Las Vegas with a purple bob going.
She already knows the trick sounds less glamorous than her normal performances. That embarrassment builds tension because the couch expects comedy, while Jessie knows the strange voice will work.
Just singing the same song when you're having to promote it at the time. Yeah, honestly, it's really just it's how the audience make you feel. You know, I just did the Jingle Ball tour across the whole of America, and the reaction to Bang Bang was just so overwhelming every show. It kind of gives you a whole, but you sometimes feel the audience when you sing Price Tag now, like... Is that money from the king? I'm going to be 80.
Oh, but also, if you go into acting, Harvey, chat show gold, Jessie J, because she's got party tricks.
Really?
Yes, no, she does. No, there's not that good. I mean, you know, doesn't involve a ping pong or anything, but... The Grammy would be yours. I haven't heard this. So you sing with your mouth closed, but can we still hear you?
Well, when I was younger, I actually did an audition. I used to do auditions all the time. And I was asked what I could do, and I discovered when I was little that I could pretend I was in a box. I was a lonely child.
The explanation barely prepares anyone. She seals her lips, releases a voice from somewhere behind her face, then adds enough melody to make the unsettling little trick undeniably musical.
So I'd be like, and then as I got older, I discovered I could sing. What do you want me to sing? Should I sing Bango?
Yeah, sing America. Go, go.
That voice escaped without permission. Near the finish, a comedy legend drops the jokes completely and proves his other career was never a novelty act hiding behind fame.
I'm in Arizona, didn't seem to mean a thing to you. But I got #1 in Texas, and now you fix me breakfast because I am a hit on Bluegrass Radio.
The setup invites another funny story. Instead, the banjos appear, Alison Brown joins him, and the familiar comedian quietly hands the spotlight to a musician with nothing left to prove.
You and Steven
Sondheim?
No, maybe.
Oh.
I'll figure it out.
Spielberg?
No, it wasn't Spielberg. It was another person. Or
Yeah.
it might not have been another Steven. It might have just been me.
Yeah.
Anyway, you both...
wished it were a different
I wish...
Steven.
No, you are my favorite Steven. You both are renowned banjo players in your own right. But I'm really interested in how did you...
Well, we happened to be on vacation together with our families.
Not together, our families.
With our families at a Caribbean island. And we both had our banjos, and we knew each other because I was on Steve's banjo prize board. So we got together one afternoon and played banjos for the afternoon, and we had a great time.
Oh, that's fun.
And it just sort of clicked.
Fabulous.
Well, Allison, you typically write the music while Steve normally writes the lyrics. And you also have some great guest musicians, like collaborations on the album, like Indigo Girls, Vince Gill, Jackson Brown. So tell us about it, because it's not strictly bluegrass in style.
Right. Well, you know, the banjo has a really deep history, and it's not just limited to bluegrass music. And I find, and we found as we've started to write music together, that the banjo's taken us some different directions. So it's given us a chance to do a track with Jackson Brown.
Yeah, I got a call from my agent, said, Steven Tyler is trying to reach you. And I said, okay. And he texted me, wanted me to play banjo. He was re-releasing a song he did years ago, evidently acoustically,
Right.
and he wanted banjo on the track. And I said, well, okay. There's a hilarious text exchange where we're both kind of stupid, you know, trying to figure out what the other guy's saying. And we sent it to the wrong phone number.
I mean, really, most people didn't remember the banjo until they saw you in the early days doing your stand-up. That's what sort of reintroduced most people to the
Well, you know, the banjo...
There you are. There you are.
Okay, yeah, the banjo has always been around. It has a niche market, you know.
The performance is too precise to dismiss as celebrity novelty. The speed, control, and conversation between both banjos reveal years of work beneath the effortless smiles.
We're grooving out as we speak.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Steve's picking stays sharp while Allison answers him, turning the arrangement into a musical argument neither needs to win. By the final run, the comedian has disappeared completely. That banjo performance left no joke to hide behind. The final reveal has even less dignity, combining piano, loose change, and a human storage space nobody requested.
I'm Michael Shannon, and I can put $2 in change on my nose.
Michael introduces the talent with a warning not to copy him, which makes the decision feel even more unhinged. Apparently, he knows this skill belongs outside normal human behavior.
You should not do this. Well, you just shouldn't do this, but you really shouldn't do this. Nickels. I'm up to $1. And then cherry on the proverbial sundae. That impressive. There's a lot of money up there.
He plays piano while calmly announcing totals like a banker from a nightmare. The removal gets worse when he fears one coin reached his brain, considers a tetanus shot, and still finishes at exactly $2.10.
Oh, shit. All right, well, let's see how much I got in there. Oh, there went one in my brain. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to get a tetanus shot after this. $5.50, $75, $1, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $2, $2.10 actually. Count it. It's all there. Hey, let me double check. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think I've proven myself to be a fairly talented individual by this point.
And that is what makes hidden talents so dangerous. You think you understand the celebrity. Then they produce a flute, solve a cube under pressure, fence across a studio, or somehow turn their own teeth into an instrument. Some of these skills took years of real practice. Others probably should have remained private. But every one of them completely changed the room because nobody expected another act hiding underneath the famous face. Cher watched her own anthem come from somebody's teeth. A plastic toy bullied a real house band. One volunteer left with permanent proof. And Michael Shannon turned his nose into the worst bank in Hollywood. So which talent caught you completely off guard? And who could honestly build a second career around their hidden skill? Drop your favorite moment in the comments. And if you enjoy seeing the real, awkward, and unforgettable side of Hollywood, hit like, subscribe, and stick around for the next one.